Ready?
So you might have gathered that over recent weeks that Rich and I have a mutual love of language and the impact that language has in terms of how we use it. So what you don't know is that behind the scenes, Rich and I have an ongoing kind of challenge game where we give each other a list of 15 themed words. And then with very short notice, our challenge is to kind of construct these into some form of metaphorical or sensible outcome. So they can be quite interesting lists. And we thought we'd share some of those with you in terms of some of the rounds, so that you can see what we're up to behind the scenes. And if you want to join in, you can. And if you want to send us your random 15 with the theme, then you can. And we'll give you the rules of the game at the end. So, who's going first, Rich? You or me?
Yeah, I'll go first, as you did the introduction, Ali.
And how are we going to share the list?
Is right. So what we'll do is after we finish this game, we'll put the list in the comments or in a PDF or something, and then you can see that on there. And then you can get an idea as to what the kind of themes are and how varied they can be. Even the theme, there's a whole variation of that theme. Yeah.
Depending on how mean we're feeling that week.
We are absolutely. Yeah.
So, shall we read our list of words out before we actually go for it so that people have an indication of why we're saying what we're saying?
Yeah, it makes sense. Right. So Ali gave me a few weeks ago the theme of balls, and the 15 words are rubber, bouncing, rolling, ribbed, leather, kick, head, deflated, pumped up, toss, serve, throw, catch, keepy uppie, and rhythm and rhyme. So that's my 15 words and phrases I've got to come up with a story for that.
Okay. Right, I'm composed. Yeah. Okay.
You going to do yours, or should I get my story?
No. So one of the recent themes Rich gave me is houses. And my list was window, rooms, cooker, pets, linoleum, table, chairs, soft furnishings, curtains, home, pictures, smell of food, gardening, moving in, and shut that door. And the rule is you have to use the words in the order given.
Yeah.
So who's going first, Rich? You or me?
Let's get this done out of the way with. So, as my theme is balls, it is life's a bit like a rubber ball, really, because it always goes bouncing back. It can go atmospheric and stratospheric, and then there's the old dips in there somewhere. And you may find those balls go rolling around just where you do not want them to go. You might find those balls are sometimes ribbed and encased in leather for some bizarre reason. But just be careful of what balls you do end up kicking, because it may be in someone's head, the big one or the little one. As that goes into the back of the neck, you may end up very deflated. But those ideas, they can get you well pumped up, because you just don't give a toss anymore as you serve an ace with that ball, and you can throw that into whatever it is you're trying to achieve, and you can catch that idea again. It's a bit like keepy uppie, just keeping that ball, keeping that balance, keeping that rhythm and rhyme as you just go on about what you would like to do.
Nice. So as you can see from Rich's go at the word game, now it's my turn. Still think houses was a damn hard one, Rich. That was awfully difficult. Right, here we go. So, just as the eyes are the windows to the soul, some would say, the mind is like a collection of rooms, our internal house within which we live. And just like any house, there is a kitchen within that and a cooker in which we prepare new ideas, we craft our imagination. And sometimes, just like some of our homes, stray thoughts will wander through, some of them welcome, like beloved pets, others not so much. And in those homes, there is a wealth of memories and experiences. There is stored things like the memory of the linoleum that was otherwise experienced as maybe a pirate sea to traverse, or an ice rink upon which your duster-clad feet would skate round the tables and the chairs. And then there would be the soft furnishings of the living room that would be dismantled, the old curtains that would be retrieved from cupboards to make the den, the hideaway for the day, that rainy day, that home away from home. And these pictures that we carry in our mind of these memories, these places, they're as evocative as sometimes our favourite smell of food, maybe our favourite meal, maybe that comforting sense of maybe things like toast or fresh coffee. Just as the plants within our environment are like our stray thoughts again, other collections of ideas, each leaf and branch an option for us to explore. And the knack there is for us to remember that gardening in our mind is also a chore to remove those unwanted strands, to stop things that we don't want moving in and taking up residence. Because when we're at risk of that, the knack is to remember that we can always shut that door.
Excellent job, Ali. Well done.
There you go.
Yeah. So if you're listening and watching in, the rules to the game are 15 words, and they can't be technical because we may not understand language and the context behind them. And we don't want to go do too much research into what these words mean.
Although it didn't stop you giving me Large Hadron Collider recently, Rich.
We can go to other as well, Ali. We'll leave that there, shall we? Yeah, so not technical words, just simple everyday phrases or wording, and then people who put that list up, if other people would like to vote on which one they would like us to read out and who they would like us, which one of us they would like to read that list out. Yeah.
And there has to be a theme to the 15 words.
Yeah.
So you have to give us the theme and the list.
Yeah, and then vote on it. Don't make it technical. And we look forward to your lists and this challenge.
And if you want to join in, feel free to. Maybe read your list, give it a go yourself, see how you get on.
Yeah, and if you we'd love to see them posted below.
That would be great.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Have fun.
Take care. See you soon.